Whenever a child reaches 2 years of age, doesn't the threat linger in every parent's mind? It'll be soon time to toilet train them. So many of these kids do not want to be toilet trained. They just hate the idea of getting used to the toilet and not using a diaper themselves. So, how to address this problem is what we are going to talk about today. Why children usually don't want to be toilet trained? First, they are not aware of the wetness, so they are okay being wet. Second, the physical aspect of dressing, undressing seems too tedious for them. They have difficulty breaking the established routine, so the parent was identifying it. Diapers were very comfortable and they did not have to manage things on their own, was just too comfortable for them. Fourth, adjusting to various social situations, because they do not have to be toilet trained only at home but also go to other places and follow the same routine. Fifth, a challenge in communication. So there are big hints that children give, like they stand in a corner or they just give this facial expression indicating that yes, they have a toileting need, but you identify it. And the final sixth one is they have a fear or anxiety about using the toilet. They are not comfortable with that area. Apart from this, there could be specific problems in children like eye contact problems, a simple adjustment to the toilet seat, especially if they have touch-related issues. The bathroom space looks like too confining for them to go into. Any kind of problem related to sensation of toileting or the control of the toilet. Let's come to the very basic step of communication. Talk less with your child. 1 or 2 words is good enough, like it's potty time, that's it, rather than adding too many things, and even a prompt card associated with it or a simple gesture to indicate that it's time to go to the toilet is good enough. And try to teach all the steps to the child. Be very specific. The second step is getting the child used to underpants so that it actually gives a sensation of wetness to the child, which does not happen with diapers. But what if the child is just okay with the wetness? In that case, try to reward immediately in the form of social reward, privilege, toy, any kind of treat to the child, because even if it happens 1 time out of 10, it's good because the child is at least understanding the concept. And try to also get them involved, like asking them to pull up their pants in the end after they have cooperated with you to go to the toilet. Whenever you are free at home with the child, increase their fluid intake because that will give them more chance of success. Also try to identify pattern, like usually after how many hours does the child needs to go, and never be fussy. Any major reaction that comes to if the child had an accident always reinforces them because they get scared to talk to you, they become anxious about it. So instead, remind them that okay, next time try to tell me and we will go to the toilet. Another important technique is known as habit training, in which you schedule the visits to the toilet. Very important. Adjust the child to the toilet seat or the bathroom, for which you can start using it before you start the toilet training, like changing the diapers in the bathroom, making the child wear easy clothes, especially if they have control issues initially, involving your child in the cleaning process like flushing, disposing of the diapers, or choosing the bathroom environment based on their needs like light, noise, smell that they are comfortable with, and decreasing the prompts. Make the child practice in different settings. So if you are applying a schedule at home, always indicate if the child goes to school that this schedule is being followed and you should follow the same. If, for example, you have established a 4-hour schedule at home, but the child did not have any fluids in these 4 hours, you know the child is not going to need the toilet for that time, so the schedule becomes useless. So make sure the fluid intake is also equivalent to how frequently the child needs to go to the bathroom. Try to create a bedtime routine for the child also, like less fluids before bedtime, making a habit of peeing before going to bed, even waking up once or twice in the night by schedule so that there are less chances of accidents. Apply them in your daily routine and make it an easy task for you to train your child for toileting.